All right, we are live. What's going on, everybody? This is Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist. And today I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I wanted to do something completely different from what I usually do. As you guys know, I teach visibility and PR strategies, teaching people how to go from expert to highly visible industry celebrity. But over the years when I've been doing this stuff, I've acquired a lot of knowledge about income streams. For 2 years, I taught a course. It's actually a membership group called Design Your Paycheck. And I isolated like 30 to 35 income streams. And I was helping people to develop them, showing them how to take their knowledge and turn it into a monetizable asset to where they could sell it. In the spirit of the holidays, I just wanted to do a seminar for about 15, 20 minutes, answer any questions you guys might have. And I'm going to teach you every single thing I know about income streams. I'm not selling anything. There's no upsell. There's no, hey, join my, mastermind or my coaching or blah, blah, blah. There's none of that shit. I'm just going to flat out show you everything I know about income streams and how you can apply this knowledge to your own situation, get some extra money, and make some impact in the world by helping people with what you know. There's always a lot of blowback whenever I teach this stuff. I get every accusation under the sun. I'm selling something. I'm just another guru. I'm blah, blah, blah. I don't care. It's always funny how many people complain how broke they are, or that, the economy sucks, or that rent's too expensive. And anytime I try and teach people, I always get like these crazy accusations, or people like just being super negative towards it because, gurus have ruined everything. They really have. And so before we get started, I'm going to encourage you, put good stuff out in the world. The stuff I'm about to teach you needs to solve a problem, and it needs to help people. Don't be like the gurus and upsell into oblivion. Don't mismarket your stuff, make promises you can't keep, or, put a turd in a box and then package it as, a diamond. You only have one chance to earn trust with your audience. And if you fudge it because you get greedy at the trough, you're never going to get return customers. You're never going to get sales. You're never going to regain that trust. So I always encourage ethical behavior when you're creating income streams, when you're selling stuff, when you're presenting yourself. Make high quality stuff, okay, whether it's goods or services. So that's my first piece of advice. All right, so let's jump into the fun stuff. If you got any questions, pop them in the comments. Here we go. So the first thing to learn is that there are 4 different types of income streams. Actually, they're income types. The first one is active. That's the stuff you actually have to put some hours into to, create, develop, market, sell. The second is passive. That's where you've made something and you've automated it, whether it's ads, whether it's, automated social media, whatever, so that you're getting income and getting money without a lot of effort or almost no effort. Okay. The third one is recurring. So this is an income stream you set up where you get money every single month. These are really nice fallbacks, like membership sites, newsletters, things where people have to subscribe for money. These are excellent when you have low cash flow months. Okay. Don't sleep on recurring revenue. It is an unbelievable reservoir when you need it. And then the fourth one is what I call accrual. Accrual means you've invested in something from one of the other 3 groups. You take that money, you invest in something that appreciates in value. This could be buying a house and collecting rent. This could be, it's called a DRIP, a mutual fund that's got dividend reinvestment. So dividend reinvestment plan, and you get, instead of taking the dividends like mailed to your house in a check, you reinvest it in other stocks automatically. These are great for growing money. Anything that gains value over time, jewelry, art, things that produce extra dividends or extra income or whatever. These are accrual. You should be taking money that you make from the first 3 and putting them into accrual eventually. I would say crypto, but honestly, let's get real. Crypto's not doing great. A lot of people have lost money, and by a lot, I mean tons and tons and tons and tons. So I'm not anti-crypto, but I'm not going to recommend it as an accrual strategy. I'm just not. It's way too volatile. Anyone that tells you different is fucking lying. All right. So those are the 4 different types. We got active, passive, recurring, accrual. Okay. Now, The first 3 income streams you should develop, and this is for somebody that's brand new to income streams. Like, hey, I want to start making some money, but I'm not sure how. The first 3 should be a very basic ebook, a very basic course, and consulting calls. And this is for a person that is semi-skilled. They know how to do something. They're skilled at some type of topic or some type of technique or something where they can take that knowledge and monetize it. And if you're unskilled, if you have like absolutely no education, no skills, nothing, maybe you've been a stay-at-home spouse for 20 years, taking care of your kids, nothing wrong with that. People come to me and they're like, I don't know how to do anything. I never went to school, but I want to make income streams. How can I do this? I have a plan for you. Just stick with me. All right. So at the bottom of the ticker, if you guys are taking notes, these are the best websites I have found for creating income streams, and most of them are free or really, really low cost. And so if you're a bootstrapper, this is the way. Okay, so we got eJunkie, which lets you upload a PDF you've written and auto-deliver to people. I think it's like 10, 15 bucks a month. We got Canva, which is free to make ebooks, make courses, make graphics. We got Hello Woofy, which will let you automate your social media so you can have your sale pages going out 24/7 or your social media content. MailChimp, which helps you to automate your email list. It creates landing pages so you can collect emails for your freebies. And then Lulu.com, which allows you to self-publish your own books, okay? This is a game changer. I wrote the speed learning book, The Next Level Supercharge. I get quarterly payments. I set my own price. It's completely free, like there's no charge ever. I set my own payment. When somebody orders it from the sale page, then Lulu takes a very small percentage, okay? So let's say if I'm charging 16 bucks for this, Lulu I think takes 3 or 4. It's not a lot. They do all the printing. They do all the shipping. It is an automated process. You never have to do a thing except collect money and the initial writing of the book, okay? Lulu.com lets you make calendars. If you have photos and you want to make a calendar, I'm not going to say what kind of photos, but whatever, and you want to make a fast calendar for free, Lulu.com will help you to do it. Super, super easy. Their sale pages are fire. It is a great, great service. And then anything you put gets listed onto Amazon.com and to Barnes & Noble online. All right. Like I said, the first 3 things should be a short ebook, a short course, and consulting calls. Now, use Canva to make your ebook. Pop it onto eJunkie.com. That gives you the sale page. And then you can start putting out social media, let people know about it. There are a couple ways to make courses for free. Thinkific. The word think, IFIC, will allow you to make a free trial course that you can sell. And it'll let you upload videos. It'll let you upload content. And you'll have a full course that people can buy and enroll in. Now, if you want to go up level in the course game, I would strongly suggest Attractwell. Greg Kilween did a great job designing Attractwell, and it is very, very good all-in-one software. It allows for landing pages, courses, customer management, so you can keep a database. It allows for email management. It allows blogging. It does so much stuff, and I think it starts at 50 bucks a month. Attractwell is awesome. Plus, you can assign team members to be on your stuff, to manage your stuff if you got a VA, all that stuff. So Attractwell is badass. Okay. Now, I went over the useful sites. I went over the first 3. The next thing to think about is skilled and unskilled. If you are skilled, let's say you know how to do something. Like I have my background's PR and visibility, so I can sell consulting. I can sell webinars. I can sell private meetings. I can sell membership groups. I can sell trainings. I can sell ebooks. I can sell courses, right? I have income streams for almost everything related to PR. And so for my own recurring revenue, I have a membership site where I teach people how to be like industry experts and to be PR warriors. So every month I get revenue from my Tactical CEQ membership group. Anyone can start a membership group. It's just a free Facebook group, free to you, and then you charge membership for entrance. All right. So another thing that I did, so I wrote a book on speed learning using Lulu.com. A couple years ago, I went on Canva and I designed the infamous veteran entrepreneur business guide. Okay. So now this was like 5-6 years ago, right? And I did a copy run, but my only problem, and this is something that you guys need to think about, my only problem was that I didn't automate it. Okay, so I did a print run. I printed like 40 or 50, and then I was manually running to FedEx to ship these out to people. I did a digital model as well. So if you bought this, it was like $250. You got the printed out version sent to you. You got the ebook version sent to you, and then you got a 30-minute consulting call with me. And this taught Facebook posts. This taught how to do a Facebook Live. This taught how to fast track your business, all kinds of stuff. I might reissue this, except this time I'm going to automate it so that I don't have to manually ship it out. Now, the latest project I'm working on is I went on Canva and I created the Tactical CEQ Business Visibility Guide. And so I did print and I did digital, and it just teaches how to become a business celebrity. It has a full social media guide, and then fillable worksheets for the printed version so that you can actually go in and fill out your little strategy. So the way that I did this is eJunkie for the digital version for $47. And then you have to adjust a little bit. So if you're doing a digital guide, you're going to want links in it, like clickable links. If you're doing a printed guide, and this is brilliant, you're going to want QR codes. Because guess what? Now somebody can buy your printed guide. They scan the QR code with their phone, and they've got a link open up to your free private Facebook group. Okay. I've also got like my YouTube channel. I've got my blog. I've got my magazine. I'm going to convert all these to QR codes. So as you guys can see, I went back. These are all like revision notes, like, hey, you can do this one better. And so I printed one version. I looked at it. I was like, this is really good, but it can do better, right? So I'm going to add QR codes. I'm adding like 15 more pages. So I never released this because it was like B+, A-, like it was pretty good. I want this to be the best PR book out there. Okay. So I pulled it and I never released it. And I'm working on it right now. I'm probably going to release it next week after I've added all this extra stuff. This one's going to be $97. So anyway, point is, once you make these income streams, once you make these products, you literally can sell these for the rest of your life. You have the IP, the intellectual property. You can literally sell guides for the rest of your life. Okay. So if you are unskilled, going back to that, like people that don't have a defined skill set, and never became a professional, and never learned how to do anything, they didn't go to school, whatever. And I'm not knocking anybody that's like this. Okay. This is a very complicated world. We all have different situations. If you are unskilled, there are some great options for you because you can start a media platform. So as you guys know, and I thought I had a copy here. As you guys know, I started a magazine 6 years ago, Shift Advanced Life Design. Shift Advanced Life Design, you can actually see one of the covers here, became my digital magazine where I interviewed top performers. I deconstructed their processes. If you are unskilled but still want to make a good income stream, start a media platform. It can be a magazine. It can be a blog. It can be just a Facebook Live show, a Zoom show. It can be a newsletter. It could be a new, whatever. Podcasts obviously are the most popular. But once you start a media platform, once you learn how to do that, you can sell advertising. You can get paid sponsors. You can sell pay-to-play features. You can do whatever you want to do, and you can interview celebrities, okay? So a lot of people at the very beginning told me that a magazine was a stupid idea. Nobody's going to read it. It's never going to go anywhere. Well, I got tens of thousands of dollars over the years from features, advertisers, whatever. I've interviewed celebrities, and 1 year I got $5,000 of event tickets free in VIP status to go to events that people were paying thousands of dollars for and write about them in my magazine. Okay. So you tell me who won that argument. If you are unskilled, your greatest asset is people skills. Start a community around yourself. Okay. So if you're looking at all this, you're like, Rob, this is awesome, but I never learned how to do anything. I didn't go to school. This is kind of intimidating. There's still a place for you with income streams. Like I said, develop a private community. Start a Facebook group, charge $10 a month, and then just start using social media to gravitate people to the group. You can absolutely start a media platform, start interviewing celebrities. I hit a celebrity interview, my second issue of Shift, and it's when the design was not great. It looked like a bad, poorly put together magazine before I hired Air Force veteran Rich Hill to do my covers. Okay. And that's also another thing is keep upgrading. Don't worry about your skill level at the beginning. Just keep improving. Keep making connections. I add like 20 people a day on Facebook, until I got up to, I'm at 4,700 now, I think. I'm at the point now where I'm going to start cutting people. But the point is, keep growing your audience. Be across multiple social media platforms. And if you are unskilled, which is fine, start a media platform around you or around a group of people, or start a private membership group. And some of these take off very, very quick. You get popular if your branding's good, and you can actually turn a community around you, make yourself the alpha, okay? Jillian Sandoval did this. Actually, it's Jillian Clark, I think, on her Facebook. But Jillian did this. She has a great Facebook group. Mark Mawhinney did this in the coaching jungle. He has like 20,000 coaches that listen to his every word because he knows what he's talking about. He just put himself in the center, started a Facebook group. Everybody's in there. Now, Mark's is unpaid, but guess what? He can upsell for interviews. He can upsell for advertising. He can upsell for brand deals, all this different stuff. Mark does very well. He also has, I'm going to give him a shout out because Mark's awesome. He's actually been on the cover of Shift Magazine. Mark has something called Secret Coach Club, where you pay $100, you get one of his newsletters that's printed out, and it's like 12, 15 pages of his best stuff. I bought this thing 3 times because it was absolutely worth it. And Mark's a genius at coaching. He's a genius at a lot of things. I love Mark. Create a community around you or around a group of people that can come together. People need to belong to a tribe, okay? It could be a community for single parents. It could be a community for veterans. It could be a community for, Amish beet farmers, whatever. But if you create a strong community, you've got an amazing graphic, banner graphic for your Facebook group. And then you charge people like $5, $10 a month for the first 10 of them, first 20 of them. It's not a ton of money, but guess what? It grows. And then once you hit 10 people, once you hit 20 people, then you just raise the price, but you also raise value. Okay, you cannot keep raising price on people without raising value accordingly. My membership group right now is $150 a month to learn PR, and people pay it. But they get a weekly call with me. They get a customized media plan. They get weekly training every week on PR stuff and resources. I teach social media. I teach how I constantly interview celebrities. I teach how to get media interviews, all this different stuff that's super, super valuable with a professional that actually has the results to prove it, right? That's how I justify the cost. And in fact, I should charge more, just being honest. Make a community around something, around a theme. Don't just make it a hang. Make it something really specific. And if you don't have the hard skills, manage the soft skills. If someone were to pick a big city and make a dating site around that big city and then curate people, this means you have like 3 entry-level questions before you can even join, and then you start charging them immediately. You would do quite well, even at $5, $10 a month. And you make a single site and you populate it with content, and you're like, hey, here are 5 places to take your first date. Hey, this restaurant's awesome. Check these guys out. Hey, here's an article about dating, whatever. It's very easy to create content for a private membership site. Okay. There's a lot you can do. So anyway, that's what you do if you're unskilled. Media platform where you create a private community that you charge money for, and you can absolutely upsell. People will pay $100 to get a private 1-hour call with you, on whatever topic that you're putting yourself out there for. What's up, Trey Ryder? Good to see you, man. All right. So we talked about skilled and unskilled, media platforms, communities. So there are a lot of options for income streams, as you can see. Don't go crazy trying to do every single one of them. You're just going to be wasting a lot of your time. Focus on just getting good on the basics. And I always say, start off with those first 3. Ebook, course, consulting calls. Never charge less than $97 for a consulting call. Right now, Strategy Call with me is $750 and people pay it. But I create an experience. They get 30 days of PR planning. They get like a follow-up call. They get a complete draft plan for it, custom to their business. Like they know what's going to happen with their PR stuff, and they pay it. But I only work with like medium to large scale companies, solopreneurs that are really successful. It's not for everybody. I don't work with businesses that are less than a year old. I just don't. All right. So I'm going to wrap up with just a couple of ideas that you can do that I didn't cover for income streams. Don't forget, you can make an Amazon affiliate link, and every time you share a link and somebody buys it, you get a cut from Amazon. Okay. Imagine if you started doing that for $500, $1,000 items, $10,000 items, and then you put a newsletter out there and it got super popular, 100, 500, 1,000 subscribers paying $5 a month. And then you're just putting out like specialized curated products and then getting a cut from every sale. This is how people make money, right? This is how people have money coming in every single month. Recurring revenue. Canva is a very underutilized resource. You can write ebooks all day with Canva. You can create your courses on a PDF and then sell them as courses on eJunkie. And if you guys need the websites, they're all down here on the freaking scroll. This stuff is not super hard to do. Will it take you some hours? Yes. You will have to take some time to get over the learning curve, but once you get into it, it becomes really freaking fun, and it's pretty awesome not having a boss, okay? Remember that the best type of product is one that costs you as little as possible and that you can pretty much make from air. Information products are amazing, and I'm going to leave you guys with this. ChatGPT can write ebooks for you. What? Yes. Go into ChatGPT right now. Sign up for it and write a prompt that's like 3 sentences long. Pick a topic. Create a 10-chapter ebook explaining how to use AI to better your business. It's going to kick out the content. You copy paste it using Canva into your ebook. You upload the ebook to eJunkie, and then you use Hello Woofy to automate the sale page. Now, here's what happens. Once you do that, guess what? You can automate your sale page 24/7, going out to every social media platform while you sleep. That's literally a 24/7 ATM for you. I've woken up before and had emails that said, hey, you've got money. And it's an awesome feeling. Don't spam your audience. Mix it up. Offer value. But I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with putting out something out there if it's a great product. Okay? This guy took me a day. I wrote 50 pages from air. I mean, literally from scratch. 50 pages plus the layout, design, everything in Canva. I worked from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So that's 10 hours. But I predict that this is going to be my best-selling product I've ever done. And I'm going to run ads against this for like the first time ever. Okay. I've already made, on the digital version, I've already made $550 without ads, just putting up a couple social media posts. So imagine what you could do. Getting out there, getting on Canva, just spending the time to actually make a quality product, thinking about the features, thinking about the layout, the look of it, the design, all that shit. Okay. And you will have something you can sell for the rest of your life that is damn near free to create. It is absolutely free to create. I just use eJunkie, $10 a month or whatever. And then Hello Woofy for automation. Absolutely worth it. So anyway, that's all I got. This is almost at 25 minutes. If you guys have questions about income streams, feel free to reach out to me if you want to ping some ideas off of me. And like I said, I'm not pitching anything. It's the holidays. I honestly just want to see everybody make the money they deserve. And especially if they have specialized skill sets. Frank Manto made a freaking crayons ready to eat company, right? He could talk about how to get your product, from concept to development. Phil Cook could talk about the techniques it takes to do a long 18-mile ruck. Okay, if Phil Cook wrote an ebook about rucking, he could pop that out there for $20 a pop, run some ads to it, and probably do really well if he marketed to veterans. Okay, all of you guys have these unique skill sets that you should be putting out there in purchasable form, and you make the ladder of cost, because not everyone can afford to work with me. My rate right now for 1 month is $4,500. And if you can't afford to work with me, that's fine. Guess what? You can pick my brain, get an ebook for $47, get every PR technique I've ever developed that's current, $47, right? Make an actual stacking ladder of different costs for your different audience members and income levels, okay? And I mapped this out the other day. I was thinking about this. I was like, okay, at the very top, it's $4,500 to work with me for a month. It's something like $12,000 if you want a 3-month contract, me doing all your PR, your press releases, your articles, whatever. Under that, is the membership to work with me. That's $150 a month. Under that is the Tax CEQ DIY. That's like $150 one time. And then under that's the ebooks for $47. And the strategy call somewhere in the middle at $750. So understand I've got something for everybody. Yeah, walk them up the stairs. Exactly. Take a person, create an empire around your knowledge, and just develop your income streams for whatever they need. And it's not about, it should never be about your income. If you're doing income streams, it should always be about impact and solving a problem. When you figure out how to solve a problem and you can put it in your courses and you put it in your ebooks and you put it in your consulting, you're doing a good thing in the world. And this is where the gurus fuck it up for everybody, because they're about greed. They're about that fast sell, that Grant Cardone emotional blackmail, and then trying to get you to overpay or go into debt for some shitty course or work with one of their flunkies who sucks at what they do. And you wonder why there's like 45% chargebacks for most of the gurus programs, or like 67 bad reviews on the Better Business Bureau for Tai Lopez's stuff. Okay. Don't be that person. You don't have to be that person. You can put out good quality stuff. Okay. So that's my final piece of advice, is sell ethically, solve problems. Don't get me started on Cardone. Don't. I don't care about that Scientologist and his wealth lies. All right. Thanks, guys, so much for attending. I appreciate this. If this brought you value, share it. Okay. Because I just gave you a free 25-minute training on income streams, and this could help a lot of people. If you found value in this, share it. Let people know. Tag me in the content. Send this out to your email lists, whatever you want to do. But honestly, this could be the knowledge that helps somebody feed their kids, or helps them to, get to a better station in life, or helps them to quit their job and be able to do what they do, what they want to do for a living, like I do. I haven't had a boss in 6 years because of this shit. It's amazing. And I love my life every single day. And I wish that happiness for everybody. Too many people complaining about money, not enough people doing something about it. All right. That's all I got. Thank you so much, guys. Happy holidays. I'll see you next time. This is Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist. And as always, stay famous.